Greetings, everybody. Happy Friday. Welcome in. It's Friday, August 13th. Oh, today's Friday the 13th. Okay, I didn't realize that. Dang, weird. I just took a look at my calendar. All right, so welcome in. If you're here, if you're new, you don't recognize me, like, who's this dude? My name's Matt, and we are live. It's 7 a.m. where I'm from, and I think potentially, shoot, I lost my guess, but I thought maybe our guest is from California or Connecticut. I'm not actually sure, but it might be 7 a.m. for him too. I'm not really sure. It was C something. So anyway, if you're here and you are live with us, let us know in the comments, and let us know where you're tuning in from. It's always cool to see where people are tuning in from, because we get people from all over the world. So anyway, we're live, and we're going to bring in our guest for the day. His name's Chris, and he is a full-time cook and also building his online business through social media. So Chris, are you out there?
Yes, I am. How's it going?
Okay. California or Connecticut?
I'm actually in Houston, Texas right now.
Okay, neither. Are you originally from somewhere else, or did you move to Houston?
I moved to Houston, but I'm actually from California.
Okay, all right. Because our questionnaire, I think, said California. But anyway, cool, awesome. Well, welcome to the show. Thanks for coming on, by the way.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Awesome. How do you like Houston?
It's great. I mean, it definitely is not, Cali weather, but other than that, it's pretty cool.
Cool.
Lots to do.
Nice. Awesome. Your ceiling thing is sick, dude. How did you do that?
Just LED lights and then a lot of cotton fill. Give you like a little look around. It's got a lot of different modes to it.
That's sick.
Yeah,
Very cool.
videos.
Yeah, it looks cool on video. Yeah. That's awesome, dude. I guess that would actually be pretty easy, I guess. Like, if you just a bunch of cotton and then you have the string LEDs. That's sick. Okay, cool. Well, bring us into your world, man. Tell us a little bit about you. Tell us about sort of your journey to looking for something online. Like, how did you get to that point?
It started a while ago, like back in, COVID 2020.
Okay.
Me and my buddy were trying to find something to avoid 9 to 5s. I really want to travel. I mean, that's like my biggest passion in life, is to really like be able to travel the world. And so we were looking for something that we would be able to do while out on the road, so that we had money coming in, like a source of income. And so we tried everything from drop shipping to, we actually tried affiliate marketing back in the past, but I mean, we had, no experience doing it. So we tried blogging and, like putting affiliate links in with Amazon. And
yeah. How long ago was that?
About March of last year, April of last year.
Okay, cool.
And yeah, none of it worked out too well for us. I mean, really just doing it with no experience and no knowledge, just, watching YouTube videos and really just trying to go from there.
Yeah, nice. Cool. What style of stuff were you blogging in? Did you have interest? Did you have niches? I'm just curious.
We tried video games at first, just because me and my buddy are like huge gamers. And we figured, like, hey, if we can do that, we can get some discounts on some games. And so
I like it.
We tried doing it for GameStop for a while. But we really didn't know like the formatting and like how to really bring people into it.
Yep.
So it just never really went anywhere for us.
Okay. All right, cool. So then can you kind of go through 2020? Were you creating video content? Were you blogging? Did you stop and then come back, or how did Legendary enter the picture?
So we actually tried doing like the drop shipping, and we tried doing a women's clothing brand, just because, we know that women buy clothes online a lot. And we had created everything, got everything all set up. And then when it came time to like get like manufacturers and all that to actually provide the clothing or the products for us, we were denied because we didn't have a big enough following.
Yeah.
And so we had like everything set up until that point. And then we figured, like, all right, so let's get a following going. And we were kind of just scrolling TikTok, and I actually came across Daryl Gray, uh, saw several of his videos. It actually took me, I don't know, maybe like 10 times of seeing his content and seeing how young he was, but also seeing like the success that he's had. I figured,
Yep.
man, if like, this guy can do it, I mean, I can too. And so I got in with him and I checked out your guys' website and I really just clicked with Dave's sales video and I went through the challenge and absolutely loved it and it just clicked for me.
It's cool, man. That's cool. As you went through the challenge, so had you bought any other other products or services online before? Like had you had you taken any other trainings before us, or were you just kind of before were you just kind of like looking on YouTube and then kind of flying by the seat of your pants?
Basically just YouTube. We didn't really know like what was we didn't know what was legit or not. And so it definitely took me quite a few times of seeing your guys' stuff before actually like wanting to get into it, like knowing that it's legit.
Yeah, that makes sense. I think it's funny because I think that that's kind of the case for everybody, you know? Well, I shouldn't say for everybody. I think that there's sort of this limbo period where people are kind of feeling things out a little bit and trying, is this guy actually legit? Is this Dave Sharpe dude? Is he like, I don't know about this guy, like, is he going to run off with my money? I do think at some point, most people get to the point where they're like, well, all right, even if this guy does run away with all my money, it's only $7. So like, if I end up buying and I don't get a login or something and I can't find the guy, it's basically like a Starbucks Frappuccino at that point. So
Yeah, so when I saw it and I actually went through and like in like the process of purchasing, your guys' product for the $7, I was trying to make it like uh everything or nothing. I mean, I bought every add-on that you guys had and it has just been amazing content, honestly. Like it has helped my business so much and like my knowledge of affiliate marketing and like understanding everything definitely has been because of you guys.
nice. That's cool. Yeah, I feel like so in you log in for the first time. I'm trying to like picture this. You log in for the first time, you've tried to do some gaming affiliate marketing, tried to do a few other things. What now that you've got a little bit of success, you've got a good TikTok following, you've kind of found a little bit of a stride. What do you feel like is sort of the next step, or is the next step just continuing the current step?
I think for now, I would like to continue the current step and then really just try to see how long I can go with this. I mean, I
Yeah.
wasn't really in it for like helping people out at the start, but after seeing what this can do for me and what it can do for others, I'd really like to like stick with this and
Yeah.
really just make this a full-time income until I
That's
can
cool.
branch off into other incomes.
That's cool. That's cool. I like it. And are you part of our business blueprints too, or no?
I have not purchased them yet, but I would
Okay.
love to get into them.
Well, I was just curious. Whether, some people do, some people don't. It's not a big deal. I was just curious. And so you've been sort of in our world for about a couple months. In terms of like the training, the community, what have you found most valuable?
Honestly, a little of both. Not only the training for like the knowledge, but when you're stuck with something, I mean, going to your guys' like Facebook groups and everything and being able to ask whatever and having so many people help you out it's amazing.
Cool. It's awesome. All right. So when you kind of hinted at this in your title, but when you go into the whole, TikTok gave me my confidence a little bit. Tell us a little, like, tell me, I'm just curious. Like, what do you mean by that? Um, what has the journey on TikTok been like for you?
I've always been, like that shy guy. Like I'm always just super laid back and I just don't really like talk to people much. And so it's awkward for me to like to talk to people. And
Yeah.
so when I first started making videos, it would take me hours just to think of something and like constantly remake the video and remake the video, and it's not perfect and it's not perfect, and just trying to get that perfect video. And since I've started it and I've put out, I'd probably say like 80, 90 videos now. I mean, I get them done, 5, 10 minutes a piece, posting a
Dang.
lot more than I used to. I mean, it's so much easier to come up with content now and like actually get in front of it and like know what I'm doing.
Cool, man. That's awesome. I feel like I resonate a lot with what you were saying about just being an introverted, quiet, kind of maybe a little shy. Like when I first got on camp, I mean, you made more videos already than I did back in the day when I was getting started. But also, to be fair, I didn't have TikTok. I didn't really have like even Instagram then was not like viral like it is now.
Right.
And yeah, I didn't really have quite as much at my disposal in terms of video marketing that I could put out there. It was more around blogging, ranking on Google. YouTube is starting to get rocking. But man, you've got a lot of video content. That's impressive. Does that feel like an accomplishment?
Oh yeah. I mean, it definitely helps you like get out of your bubble and like get out of your comfort zone. And that was like a huge thing for me. And like really where I felt like I was struggling with it before was like making that content and like just getting out of that bubble to being able to do it. I mean, I had videos in my drafts for so long because I was so like self-conscious about my videos. Like, is people going to like this? Are people going to like this? And it's like, I mean, it matters, but at the same time, like it doesn't.
Yeah.
You got to put that content out there. But at the same time, like it's definitely got to be quality over quantity.
Yes, totally.
Like, you definitely got to connect with your audience. You got to share your story, and people really have to connect with you to, get those followers. I mean, if people don't connect with you, they're just going to skip right past your stuff.
Right. Yeah. And when you're sort of in the mode of creating videos, how many of these are you doing per day? Sorry if you already said that, but how many on average do you have like a certain, like, I want to hit this much, or are you just kind of creating randomly? Do you have a system or is it just more scattershot?
It's kind of scattershot. I mean, I kind of just go with like, oh yeah, like this is a good idea that comes to me, and I'll just go and make a video about it, or I'll kind of just be like scrolling TikTok because I try to like scroll with a purpose, and always look for like new ideas to like revamp, like put your own twist on. Ideally, I would like to make at least 3 to 5 a day, but that doesn't always happen with everything that's going on.
5 a day is a lot, dude. 5 a day is yeah, I mean, I don't want to say shit ton of content, but is a shit ton of content. And I think, one thing I think that helps sort of, or that I've seen help people kind of sort out, or get maybe, I don't know about structured, but get a little bit more set structure for themselves is doing something like this. I was just showing this yesterday on, and this is super simple, by the way, but I was just showing this on our business blueprints webinars that I do every Thursday. And we talked through how to create systems for content. And so I was telling people when they're brand new, I was basically saying, hey, look, when you're brand new and you're trying to create content, the first thing you should do is look at people in your niche who are already successful, right? So don't try to reinvent the wheel. Don't try to create a bunch of content that you think is going to be great and may or may not flop. Who knows? Instead of that, why not just, first of all, the very first thing you should do is go look at people in your niche who are already crushing it. So for instance, there was somebody there who's big on weight loss, right? Wants to teach people how to do weight loss tips and tricks. So I pointed them to this person right here, Dave's Weight Loss. Okay. And this guy is an affiliate marketer. Oh, hang on. Let me go back. This guy's an affiliate marketer for weight loss products. All right. And it's actually, I think it's a custom keto diet is the product. It's a ClickBank product. And meaning, for those of you who are newer, it's a product on ClickBank that, oh shoot, sorry, hang on. I lost you guys can't see my screen. Hang on. Okay, sorry, this guy. Dave's weight loss. So he's an affiliate marketer, 530,000 followers. And what I was saying to everybody was, hey, look, you don't have to go create all fresh new content. Basically, what this guy's doing is he's looking up on TikTok and YouTube. He's looking up viral videos that got a ton of views on YouTube, for instance, a ton of views on TikTok, for instance. And he's basically reading off a teleprompter. I'm not kidding you. This guy is literally reading off a teleprompter and putting the words on the screen. And almost all of his videos go viral, almost every single one. But here's the thing. Here's the difference, Chris, is that this guy knows copywriting. So if you guys look, this is super ninja, by the way, but if you guys actually look at his headlines and read through some of his headlines, they're so powerful. Melt your belly fat away. What happens if you stop eating sugar for 30 days? Do you struggle with binge eating and food addiction? What happens if you stop eating bread for 30 days, right? And you can go on and on through the list of all of these videos. Now, what I tell people to do, and maybe this will help with your content creation, Chris, rather than it being a more scattershot type thing, you can create a system and put a system in place that helps a lot. It removes some of the anxiety. Like I get lingering anxiety about like, oh, what's my next video going to be? Or like, oh, when am I going to create my next video? So what I do is I use this little tool. Have you heard of this tool, Chris, called Sort for TikTok?
I actually just found out about that a couple of days ago, and nice. It has really helped out a lot.
Dude, so what I just tell people to do is like, okay, 9.5 million views. First of all, here's my guarantee. If any human were to create this exact same video on a new TikTok, I can't guarantee it. I can't guarantee anything, but I almost guarantee that you're going to get well over 10,000 views, at least 10,000 views. If not, basically the same amount of views as this guy. You might get more, actually. I've done this with different channels and different niches just to test it and try it, and got more views than the original person. So, but my point is like, that might not be the end. That's not the end goal or anything. But to get your first 1,000 followers, to get your first 10,000, 50,000 followers, and to get a little bit of traction and to actually look kind of legit, it's a great strategy. You can literally go straight here and you don't have to copy it. You don't have to, right? You don't have to do any of that. All you have to do is come in and say to yourself, okay, how could I make this unique and my own, right? So you're not going to take his exact video and just copy it. You can change the words on it. But if you think about it, this is what I always tell people. Is showing somebody a video, 5 foods you should never eat if you want to lose weight, is that proprietary? No, it's not. There's probably 1 million people out there who have made, maybe not 1 million. There's a lot of people out there who have made a video like that. And guess what? If you were to change out one of the foods or 2 of the foods, now you've got it. Now it's totally unique, right? And there's really nothing new under the sun. So people sometimes get this like weird feeling like, oh, but I'm just copying somebody else's content. No, it's just a strategy to grow. That's really it, right? Benny right here just said, I used this strategy yesterday. My TikTok got 50,000 views. Well, no kidding. Of course it did, because it's their algorithm is almost scientific, and it's really, really powerful. So anyway, what I do is I click on this and then I grab the URL. So I grab a URL and I just start keeping a running list of video URLs. And then I put, how many video views did this get? This got like 9.5 million or something. And then what I'll do is I'll eventually put in my video views, like after 30 days or something, whatever. You don't even have to put in your video views here. I just do that so I can kind of track and keep track. And then, especially when you're getting started. And then did I post it? I just put some X's in there just to make sure I know that I already posted that video and I don't post it again. And then, how long did it take me to create? 40 minutes, 20 minutes, 10 minutes, 2 minutes, whatever. But all that's important here is that I have a running list, and I can basically keep these. I could sort these if I wanted to by most viewed to least viewed, which you could do through, I think, data, Sort, yeah. So I could just do a little sort sheet by column A to Z. And I'd have to get rid of this top one. But anyway, I could sort these by their numbers, right? Let's see, sort range by column. There we go. And then I would do it greatest to least. And I just start at the top, dude. Like I literally just start right at the top and just pound through those until I got to a certain amount. And as those go viral, in between, what I'll do is I'll go live. If I wanted to. You don't have to go live, but I'll go live. And then I'd sprinkle in videos with more specific calls to action. Like as I'm doing those videos, I'd also be maybe telling my story of weight loss, or I'd be telling my story of making money on the internet, or creating a YouTube channel, or creating a TikTok channel, or those kind of things, because it takes all of the guesswork out. It's at least guaranteed that I've got one piece of content. And as I create that list, what I'll do is I'll also sort out the ones that don't really fit. Like, oh, I don't like that. Or maybe it's a story about Chris and his life. And it's like, oh man, I guess I probably can't, like, I can't replicate something that's just totally like Nelson's story or Alicia's story or something. It's not my story. So I do stuff that's more informative, like that weight loss one. All those videos are just like educational content. And I've done that in the dog training niche, in the make money niche, in the health and fitness niche, all kinds of stuff. So anyway, my point being, there's a good formula to that, and you can get a ton of traffic. It's crazy. Totally free, obviously, as you know.
Yeah, see, I want to do something like that because I'm completely, I don't have a system like that. I mean, if you look at my computer right now, I probably have 20 to 30 different TikTok channels, like different TikTokers, and all in the same niche. And I just, use that sort for TikTok and try to find like the best videos and like try to recreate them when I'm just like out of ideas. But no, that's a super smart system to go by.
Dude, I'm telling you, and I also tell people, like, if you're before you're right at about 1,000. So like this would still apply to you. But I say, if you're not to 1,000 yet, like, dude, take your time and actually like give yourself an hour or 2 hours and take your time and become like a real ninja with this stuff. But what you do is you sort of map it out like second by second, right? You map it out second by second, like what's happening for the first 5 seconds. Then for the next 10 seconds, and watch their pace and how quick they talk and like different things like that. And then what you can do is you actually just, whether you have a teleprompter or a Google Doc with some bullet points, or you actually have it all, like this weight loss guy. I just think people don't realize how easy this is, but you can do this in any niche because there's a lot of people who do this type of stuff. But if you look at this weight loss, look at his eyes. He's literally reading off of his computer screen. Like he's literally reading off a teleprompter. I can see his eyes going back and forth. The dude is reading a pre-written script. He might have even, I would say the chances of him having gone to YouTube, downloading a YouTube video and having it transcribed with some sort of software is actually probably pretty likely. And now he's just reading that content on TikTok on another platform as his own and so he's getting all of these. He's 550,000 views. My guess is, based on traffic volume from what I've seen on channels like that, he's probably got himself a good little, couple thousand, maybe, I don't know, 5,000, 10,000, maybe, probably not 10,000, but probably something in the range of like $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 a month passive just from that TikTok, right? Okay. And it could be more, but just based on the LTVs of something like custom keto diet, that'd probably be my guess, is like maybe the $5,000 a month range. Who knows? Maybe it's more. But anyway, that he's smoking it with these videos, getting millions of views. I mean, his bad performing videos are like 50,000 views. Like, that's a pretty dang good day for most marketers on TikTok. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, crazy one I went by was, I think her name is Make Money with Danny. She's another TikToker. She has not showed her face in a single video of hers. It's all her tablet, and she's just talking over it. But I mean, she's getting thousands of views on her videos. I mean, I think last time I checked, she probably has like 200,000 followers.
Wow.
I mean,
that's crazy.
Yeah. For never showing your face, that's pretty amazing.
Yep. Oh, I've seen her thing. Yeah. I mean, it's the amount of ways and creativity that you can do this person, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, 227,000. Yeah.
it's crazy.
Yep. Yep. Lots and lots of videos. And if you sort it by TikTok, for those of you who are like, oh, I don't want to show my face and how do I do it? Right? You do a quick sort for TikTok and all you got to do is just scroll up on this bad boy and let's see what we've got. Oh, 4.4 million. And there's absolutely no face to this at all. Right. And I've done this. I've done this and I've watched other people do it. We had a guy about a year ago when we were first getting going on TikTok. We had a guy, I think his name was Matt Canton or something like that. But he did the same thing. He had a Google Doc pulled open. He was just pointing at the screen. And the thing of it is that sure, I will definitely admit that some videos online they go viral because of the person.
Right.
They're hot, or they're the half naked, or they're funny. They're a comedian or something like that. I get it, but in the education realm, it's all copy. It's all copywriting. And if you don't have our copywriting course, that'd be a great place to start for everybody who's here. It's called the Copy Playbook. You can get it for $1. But that little copy playbook will help you write better, more engaging headlines, because all of the stuff, on Danny's channel here, all of that stuff it's all just copywriting. That's all that it is, right? Super easy side hustle, right? Make $18 an hour working from Apple from home, 5 websites that pay $60 an hour to read books, affiliate websites for beginners, get paid to color photos. Like all of those things are like interesting and curious and drive enough curiosity that people are like, oh shit, like that's pretty interesting. And then they're like, boom, okay. And then at the end of the video, she's like, hey, by the way, go to the link in my bio if you really want a great side hustle, right? And now she's driving a bunch of traffic from a channel that she's never really showing your face. Now, if you do show your face, I'll say this, you're probably going to get better conversions because people are like, this is awesome. Like, I really enjoy looking, like, I feel like you're a real dude over there, right? But for her, she's just like, hey, maybe she's got it. Who knows? Maybe she's Melinda Gates, right? For all we know.
Right.
Like maybe she's some super famous supermodel and she's just like, hey, I want to try this out. And like, I don't really want people to know that I'm doing it, or at least it's a way for people to get the hang of it and get moving and get going and sort of prove the concept before they really go all in on it. Doing something like that's cool.
Yeah, and see all the people that I get messaging me on TikTok and Instagram. I'll always point them to her content because, I mean, just the fact that she has 200,000 followers and has never showed her face. I mean, you really can't beat that. I mean, like that's your proof right there that anybody can do it without showing your face.
Yep.
I personally like to show my face because I feel like it's more personal between you and them. Like you're literally talking face to face with them. And I feel like it builds more trust.
Yep.
If you do that. But I understand that there are some people out there where it's like, I don't want to put my face online or anything. I just, want to help people. I just want to make my money, but I don't want people to see me.
Yep.
So, I mean, there's so many ways to do this business. It's definitely mind blowing.
It is. Chris, man, thanks for coming on. For everybody who's here, who's starting to create content, maybe they're nervous or a little bit introverted or shy or something. Give them a final word from you about what this journey's been like for you and what it's done for you.
It's definitely made things a lot easier. I mean, it's a lot easier for not only like online and making videos, but even to like go out in public and like talk to people. Doing something like this has definitely it's boosted my confidence a lot, honestly. I mean, it's super helpful. And if you're on the edge about, posting your videos or even making content in general or posting on TikTok, like it's worth it, it's definitely worth doing, and it'll help your business in a lot of different ways.
That's cool, man. I love it. Well, Chris, thanks for coming on. And if you ever need anything from us, obviously, like, just let us know, man. Like, hit me up, and I'd be happy to help. I forgot to put your Instagram handle up, so I'll put that up there. Go give Chris a follow. Chris, thanks so much for coming on. Appreciate it. Thanks for taking your time, and we'd love to have you back someday.
Yeah, thanks for having me, man. I appreciate it.
Awesome. All right, guys, go give that guy a follow, and make sure that you are tuned into our Facebook group today. We're going to have day 5 of the Instagram challenge coming out here in just a second. And we've got people getting tens of thousands of views, and yeah, it's really powerful. So for those of you who are here and live with us, have a great rest of your Friday. Enjoy your weekend, and we'll see you back here Monday. Dave will be back on Monday, I think. Unless his vacation dips in it next week. I don't know. But I think he'll be back next week. So we'll see you again next week. Peace out. Take it easy.